Destiny Rise of Iron does a lot more of the same that the game has had to offer since its initial release back in 2014. With the addition of a new campaign, quests, strikes, loot and raid, it expands on the experience but still feels like the smallest expansion for the series to date. Despite this, it still feels as if there is enough content to keep us busy for quite a while. The campaign explores the backstory of Lord Saladin and the rest of the Iron Lords, while also introducing an updated threat in the form of the Fallen, who have taken control of a substance called Siva. The substance is a nanotechnology that was sealed away a long time ago but has been rediscovered by the Fallen House of Devils. The Devils have then absorbed the Siva they have found and have begun to infect the rest of the Fallen within the house. Lord Saladin then calls on Guardians to help him defeat this new threat. While the story has the potential to be pretty great, it does fall a little flat due to the narrative being overshadowed by some awesome set pieces. The campaign is also incredibly short, comprising of only 5 story missions with some conversations in between. Last year's expansion, The Taken King, featured a campaign with varying missions and set pieces with an equal length of the original game. Rise of Iron carries over the activities and gear from year 2 and adds some more to the mix. There is one brand new strike and some updated strikes from the original game. Rise of Iron also includes an item called Skeleton Keys, which unlock loot specific to a certain strike from a chest that appears once the activity has been completed. That means no more grinding the same strike for months on end and not getting the loot that you're really after. In addition, the game features new weapons and armor to be found and also includes some new sought after exotic loot. The hunt for new gear is quite exciting. However, Rise of Iron doesn't have as much gear as The Taken King did going into year 2. Admittedly, this is a little disappointing. A nice touch, however, is the Rise of Iron record book. As you complete various tasks, you are able to mark them as done. As these tasks are marked as being complete, you are given XP, which increases the level of the record book and in turn unlocks more rewards. It's a nice incentive to play the different modes and take part in a variety of activities. The Plaguelands is a new area where the majority of the campaign takes place. Once the campaign has been completed, the area can be explored and patrol missions can also be initiated. It serves as a bit of a homage to Year 1 Destiny and an addition to the Cosmodrome. This makes it quite a joy to explore as there are so many new things to be found. The new area also features tendrils of Siva littered about, displaying the reach of the plague. Within the Plaguelands, you'll also find an area called the Archon's Forge, which is quite similar to the Court of Oryx area from the Taken King. The Forge, however, sees players taking on a few waves of enemy squads, culminating in a fight with a much stronger group of enemies. Just like the Court of Oryx, players present offerings in order to activate the waves of enemies in the Forge. There are 3 different offerings available, each with its own light level recommendation. The Archon's Forge is a bit of a hit and miss though. Some players have some great luck with getting decent loot drops, while others end up getting gear that is on the same light level as what they have equipped, making the reward feel quite lackluster and not like much of a reward at all. The fact that bounties are also reliant on the Forge is a little annoying, as this takes a bit of patience to complete and almost always requires a fire team in order to complete the waves, something that isn't always available. It's also fairly rare to find players around the Archon's Forge that you are able to join if you don't have any offerings at hand. In terms of the Crucible, there isn't much new aside from the Supremacy mode. This sees players on 2 teams going up against each other, similar to how Clash works in Destiny. However, killing the opposition is not enough, as you will need to pick up orbs once taking someone down in order for that kill to count as a point. The same goes for when your teammate goes down. Picking up their orb denies the opposition of getting a point for the kill. It's a great fast-paced mode and it's a nice addition to the rest of Destiny's PvP modes. Rise of Iron also features a brand new raid to play through called the Wrath of the Machine. It's not as long as the other raids that have come before it, but it is still a well-built experience that takes players across the Cosmodrome into the source of the Siva corruption in an attempt to destroy it. The mechanics seem to be less complicated than before, but to complete the raid, teamwork is essential. Destiny Rise of Iron is a lot smaller than the Taken King, but it is still a rather enjoyable experience for longtime fans. However, it is not perfect and it does suffer in a few areas, namely the more often than not lackluster rewards from the Archon's Forge, small amount of new gear, and the grind to get to a suitable level for the raid. Rise of Iron does feel like a bit of a treat for players from year 1 Destiny though, with the updated strikes from the initial release and the expansion of the Cosmodrome. It should be enough to keep players busy for quite a while. If you did enjoy this and you would like to see more, please don't forget to hit the like button on the video, and also please subscribe to the channel. If you are playing Destiny Rise of Iron, please let me know in the comment section below how you are finding it. Thanks for watching, see you next time.